stinging in the nostrils when no one really cared, and pain was like a band-aid, it lasted one pair. Like I was perfect, imperfections make me worthless, but who am I to worship someone who knows perfection like it was my illness? I smoked, drink, and fortified my sex life, never the same again, as God is my witness. Tell me what I'm missing, tell me what I'm missing. Must not mean my biological father, I didn't know him personally, but that's how I was brought up. I journeyed through life since I was 13, finding about everything like I was searching, and weapons of the devil weren't set down in every form. Some caught me off guard and others were my norm. Tell me that I'm lying, I'll tell you that I'm lying down, waiting in the sky as the stars within the clouds. I ran away and opened up some lens, traveled to the city so I could start over again, but only brought to tears. To go to heaven was my dream, but it was also my fear. Relationships were my airwave, a fresh breath, a fresh rain. I sat down and I learned a lot. Sat down in the desert, in other words the parking lot. What am I to do with this family in my parking spot? Nah, cuts and wounds, stabbed and doomed, running away, yet there was nothing I could do. I told lies, and yet they weren't amused. I can spit this time into a never-ending spittoon, but what would be the use? Then I found love, I found God, and yet I didn't budge. I went to church to find meaning, it wasn't found. How could I tell my pastor that I was with this crowd? I kept it all in, I guess it's what I do, never relaying the message because this is old news. Hebrews chapter 4, sharper than any double-edged sword. And Ecclesiastes chapter 3, a time for everything. Job lost everything, I didn't want to lose what was clear to me, so faith is a journey, problems are never ending, but with the help of my family, I was mending broken strings on broken beams, always trying to get relationship with girls it seems. But a wise man once said, you can lose your soul to the world, and the world's not God's, so where do you reside? I pick up my pen and I jot some lines. What brings me closer is really within my rhymes. So through loss, I found hope. And funny is the world, so I tell a couple jokes. Something on my mind, first kiss at sunset. Tell me that I'm a sinner and I will say you bet. Las Vegas Rays for 2 to 3 years. Went to Minnesota where the snow froze my tears. Every day I pray for knowledge. Here at Oxford College, where my knowledge will never become flawless. But through all these hardships, I've come to realize that my journey never ends in my unending mind. No matter what I do, I will always come back to you. And through the problems of my youth, I have now stuck to truth. And no matter what you see me. And this monster's really part of God underneath. And through the smog, I breathe in you. You are my everything. No matter what I do, I will always come back to you. And through the problems of my youth, I have now stuck to truth. And no matter what you see me. And this monster's really part of God underneath. And through the smog, I breathe in you. You're my everything. You are my everything. So, God, you are my everything.